Hello, guys. This is Dan for X Perception, and it is 12:23 a.m. All right, and yes, this is the review for Spider-Man: Far From Home with spoilers, of course. It's a spoiler review. Okay, so be careful. Okay, and so I'm gonna say everything about this film. Okay, so I hope you watched it. If you haven't watched it, maybe it's better for you not to watch this review. Some people it doesn't bother them, but if it bothers you, like the spoilers and everything like that, just don't watch it. Maybe this is better for you. All right. So of course it's Spider-Man: Far From Home, and there's a lot to say about this film, and I'm gonna take some time, of course. Maybe it might take maybe 20 minutes. Right? It's 12:24 p.m. And first of all, what I have to tell you, what I have to say, what I say to people is, well, what I should say, it is a good film. It's it is a good movie. I don't think it's as I'm not too sure if it's as good or better than the second one. I think I felt that the second one was quite original, quite different. There was something unique. There was a uniqueness. I love the way Jake Gyllenhaal portrayed the Mysterio. Uh, the other the villains in these movies are fine. They're great, great actors. It's just there was something new. Mysterio is like was the first time to see Mysterio, and Mysterio is a very good villain. Uh, it was smart too as well. I like when they play those games uh, like with a refined script. This movie has a very good script as well, but there's just something unique about the second one. I guess it's the first time that they had Mysterio, so it feels new. With this third film, we get villains from some of them. People have watched the trailers and all that. They're from previous film. There is a new aspect to it, and it is more with the struggle. Okay, it's true. I forgot that spoilers are found. Okay, I think they needed a villain that we've never seen before. I think it would have held the movie a little bit more, give it just a special touch that would probably give this film maybe one more point, you know? So if I get, um, see, if I think of a mark, maybe it would have been maybe 9.5 out of 10, maybe 10. Now it's more like 8.5 out of 10. Despite that, it's very well done, well crafted, very good script, very good acting. The the main cast is perfect. Tom Holland is a really good actor. The guys who play Ned, very good. Uh, Zendaya, yeah, I think it's what Batalon. That's his name. The guy who plays Ned, Batalon. That's his last name. Uh, Jamie Foxx, all those people, Willem Dafoe, Alfred Molina, really good. Marissa Tomei, John Favreau, they're all good. Okay, they're all good. And of course, uh, the other Spider-Man, right? And that's the major spoiler. Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield are great. They're amazing, and it's a beautiful film. So it's a movie that's the big surprise, of course. That's even if people feel it, they have to watch it to be sure, and you don't want people to tell you because it can just spoil everything, and that's not something we want. So it's a very I'd like to say it's a very good film. It's a really nice film. It's an homage or a homage to the previous Spider-Man, and all the people who previously played in a Spider-Man film. I think the director, and I don't know if it's Marvel or the people, they just wanted to pay homage to those people. Maybe they wanted to recycle and rejuvenate, renew something, but it's a nice homage, a nice tribute to all the Spider-Man films, and it was smart with the multiverse and everything. That is the new aspect, and I just have those notes because I think there's quite a lot to say. I don't want to use I don't want to use too much time. Okay, it's 12:29 p.m. I try to make it like about 20 minutes something. Uh, it's nice. Okay, of course the script is great. The aspect that maybe that would be new in the Spider-Man world would be, of course, you have Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange does bring that magic, and we don't see many magical beings in Spider-Man movies. It's usually that it's very sci-fi-ish, or people who had a freak accident and stuff like that, especially the villains. Okay, but with Doctor Strange, it does bring something that I would say is new. Even if we saw the Avengers movies, of course, it's not the first time that he interacts with Spider-Man, but it does make it unique as a Spider-Man film. The magical element. Also, you have that Inception look, especially with the glass universe. You know, uh, that's unique. There's some uniqueness, but it's not the first time. It's of course they got inspired from they got the inspiration from Inception, but it's fine for that type of film. It's fine. It's fine. I think the glass element of the glass universe does bring something new, and so it's not much of a problem at all. But what else I would have to tell you guys, because there's a lot to say about this film. Of course, the acting is great. The villains are perfect. Spider-Man keeps swinging around the city, but that's what he does. Uh, is that a little bit cliche? It's Spider-Man, but it's funny that sometimes they don't. Maybe they don't explore the spider element. Let's say Batman. They do touch the bat element. The night. He's the Dark Knight. He can sense or see from far away his so-called prey, the villains. Okay, I'm speaking for Batman. It's funny that maybe they don't use arachnid or spider elements. Of course, the Spider-Man is agile. He swings around. Well, not like spiders do that. He crawls on the wall, but why don't we speak about something maybe in relation to a spider? I don't know. It's just weird. If it's Superman, okay, it's because he's super, and they develop why he's super. There's some development about his super abilities. He's Superman. It's funny that they don't maybe if explore is the word, they don't explore that. Uh, Maybe they do in a certain way, but it's treated differently. But maybe it doesn't matter to a lot of people. It might not matter, but that's what I would tell folks. Uh, what else? Really, what else? Uh, yes, there is a lot to say, but I don't want to repeat what I've said before. Of course, the acting is perfect. It's the way it's unrolled is done really well. It's a very fluid film. Of course, the character developments are really good, right? So you have Spider-Man, okay, Peter Parker, Ned, and I was about to say Zendaya, Mary J. Very good chemistry. The chemistry is very good. They're adorable. They're funny. Uh, with the rest of the cast, it's perfect. The villains are great. Jamie Foxx is a funny guy as well. There is humor in that film. The chemistry between the three Spider-Mans are it's excellent. It's fine. It's touching at times, especially whatever is in relation to Uncle Ben and Aunt May. There's a big surprise, and it's unexpected. Aunt May dies, but I think she's gonna come back. I think she'll get back, and I think their friends will get their memory back. But that's at the end. Uh, there was one thing I didn't agree with the film, and that was the so-called Spider-Man fight against Doctor Strange and that mirror universe. I didn't agree with that because he has that um, solid fire type of lasso, and he couldn't get the box, and it's just I know they have to play that game that, of course, Doctor Strange has to catch Spider-Man and all that, but is it really difficult for Doctor Strange to get that box? Remember that box to let's say restabilize the universe and all that, the multiverse. He needed that box. He could he could have gotten that box like easily. I don't know. It's like they were kind of playing with that, and it's like no, it's Doctor Strange. But at the same time, it might work. It might work. He has arachnid like abilities, so he's gonna hold on to the box. Uh, it was fine. It's nice. It's nice. It was just the logic of it. Sometimes, like you wonder if maybe they were just trying too much. But I think it's passable. I think it's fine. And some people don't think about that. Those are details, scientific details, of the of that sort. It's acceptable. It's perfectly acceptable. So you let me know. You know, with the comment section, you let me know about that. I question it, but at the same time, it was nice. It was well done. So, and some people maybe don't think about that, and maybe it's fine. So that's what I would say. That's one of the few problems. But of course, the two other Spider-Man, uh, their appearance is it's touchy, right? It's I think that's maybe the most special part of the film. That's what people wanted to see, especially with those leaks and all that that were probably done on purpose. You know, great marketing from Sony. Uh, it's a nice film. I still have that smile. Sometimes I feel it's maybe not as good, but it's so great that it could bring Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield again in the Spider-Man film. Who would have thought about that? And it's so nice, and I think in a way it's very generous of them, you know. And it might be from John Watts or the writers. I don't know, but it is there's something generous about it. And I felt they were very generous and nice towards the fans. Of course, they need to develop a great story and all that, but what time is it? I think it was just great, and of course the chemistry is good. The three Peters, uh, he needed that help. After Aunt May's death, they were pretty much like brothers in a way, brothers who've never met. And did I almost cry? I did cry for when I watched Spider-Man 2 the first time. That's another story. I had those tears. But Spider-Man is a character that can really reach your heart, and that I gotta say that. I gotta say that. I don't know if there's anything else I could tell you. Uh, Is there anything else really? Yeah, for most people it's gonna be very entertaining, but it's really their relationship. And of course, there's some cliche humor too as well. When you watch it, when they were in that lab, I think they were at a school, a university, or maybe Peter Parker school. They had to develop, remedy and weapons to heal the villains, to save them. And that's the moral question of the film too, as well. Uh, Doctor Strange, not Doctor Fate. Sometimes I just want to say Fate, but it's Doctor Strange because I'm a DC guy too, so I really like Doctor Fate. Doctor Strange had his own point of view, and I think he was really wise when he said not to not to disturb the multiverse. It would be very unwise, and he was right on his own way. So you have two different points of view in this film. But Peter Parker believed that he could save those men, which is noble, but it cost him his aunt's life. So that's the sacrifice. There was a sacrifice too. But Tobey Maguire's Peter told him Aunt May didn't die in vain or for nothing. Would you take that risk? Would you make that choice? Would you take that chance? So that's uh, that's interesting. Like that's a good moral question. So yeah, what would you guys do? I think more like Doctor Strange. I think Doctor Strange was right, but you need a movie, right? You, without that decision, there are no Peter. But I think that's all. What time is it? 12:47. I think that's all. Is it the best third film of a series? No, not at all. I don't think so. Is it the best? Because you have Captain America, you have Iron Man, Thor, and I really believe. Okay, if we speak like the MCU and Sony films, the recent films and the recent partnership, okay, because it's still part of the MCU in a way. Okay, Spider-Man is part of the MCU in a way. It is not the best third film because you have Captain America: Civil War, but the one I prefer the most is Thor Ragnarok, and I really think Thor Ragnarok is the best standalone superhero film they have, and it does rival with Avengers, a Civil War, and Avengers: Infinity War, right? Civil War, yes, not Avengers: Civil War, but Endgame and Infinity War, or right, whatever. So yeah, whatever. So it's their best standalone film. Thor Ragnarok is the best standalone film. That's what I can tell you. This is not better than Ragnarok. It is very special though. It's a good ending. It's a good film, and I hope to see more of Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield if it's possible. If it's possible, I doubt it, but we don't know. We might see a future movies involving them. We don't know. We don't know. It could work. So this is all I gotta say really. And if there's anything missing, you guys let me know if you can. Uh, so I think maybe one aspect they needed to maybe just fix or think about more is was a newer villain, and I think that's solid. Maybe like the chameleon, or I think that maybe that would have helped anyone. Morbius, well, we don't know yet. It's coming soon. So, but maybe just someone who's different, someone we've never seen before. Uh, some type of venom, maybe we don't know. But it was still good enough as a film. It's a good film, well made, well crafted, and all that, well written. Those guys are really good. Bravo to John Watts. He's a he's a really good director. John Watts is a real good director. The writers are really good too. They did a real good job. But John Watts, bravo, bravo, you're really good. The first Spider-Man film was a good film. The second one was better, and the third one might not be better, but it's a good film. It's a good ending, good homage, respectful film to the previous Spider-Man, and I really like it. I like it. It's good or even a great family film. So watch it, people. You'll be the judge. You know, if you love it more than the second one, if you love it more than the second one, it's you're not wrong. This is you. It's your choice of what you feel. It's your impression, and you're not wrong. And I think a lot of people will like it more than the second one, and you guys are not wrong at all. So I will have to watch it one more time or a couple of times, and maybe I like it more than uh, Far From Home. But this is it, and the mark for this film would be it's really between 8, maybe 8.5 out of 10, maybe. Why not? It's still a very good film in a way. Uh, that's what I feel. That's what I feel. So this is it, guys. Let me know what you think. Please like, share, subscribe to this channel, and support this channel. We'll make it better and better and better with God's help. You know, Jesus' help. I'm a Christian, so let's make this channel better. You can support this channel too as well, and you'll see the links on the page. So thank you again, people. Really appreciate you guys, ladies and gentlemen, everybody. So take care. May God bless you with Jesus and His Holy Spirit. Okay. So take care, guys, and love you. Okay. Take care. Have a good time at the movies. Have a good time. It's a good film. Very great film. But I'm pretty sure you guys watch it. Most of you. Those who haven't watched it, it's worth it. It's worth it. Take care.